Obviously I have a battle with MS, but I'm determined to stay on my feet. I'm determined to remain at home. I've lived here for 30 years and with the scooter I can get in anywhere. There 4 minutes, there's a major shopping centre, I can get to the doctors, everybody that I need to go and see. When I was younger I played softball, I then also coached up until I was about 42. Around the time I was diagnosed in 2002, I was coaching my old club. They were going to compete at the Melbourne Masters and I had difficulty catching the ball and hitting it to them, and that was the beginning of something's not right. And like anyone, it's like disbelief. Why me? Also trying to get as much information and get your head around it, having to tell family and people around you. I went to my neurologist. She thought I'd be an ideal candidate for this new trial for this drug, and I commenced that in 2014. I saw it as an opportunity. If it could keep me upright a little longer, that's good, but if it can help other people, well, that's even better. I'm going through the Wesley Research Centre and the staff there have been absolutely wonderful, very cheerful. We do have quite a few laughs, so a lot of people who are volunteers. So from my arrival there, the hospital, there's always a couple of volleys that will wheel me up there to the 8th floor. There's also, you know, the admin and the nurses and the RNs and the doctors that are in the research, who are all very, very positive. Every week I would go and have a cannulisation. The drug would be administered on a very controlled process. Every month they would take a lot of blood from me. Every 3 months I would have a full test. They'd do ECGs. Every week they'd check on my heart, blood pressure, all my vitals, etc. So that gave me a good idea that everything else was working okay. Yeah, it was nice to know that I was still on my perch. With the clinical trial, I have been their #1 priority, and they have basically made sure that I've been comfortable and they've looked after me very, very well. For anybody, you will feel a little bit apprehensive about will it help me or won't it? But I've gone into this with a positive attitude. You know, rest assured that, you know, if I wasn't happy or didn't feel it was working, I could stop and go back to what I had. The advancements in the drugs over my time of my journey has accelerated, and if I can be that tiny piece that might help find a cure and find a reason for MS, I'm quite excited about that. I enjoy being part of life. I have remained very connected with my friends, and I find connecting with other people is very important. Everybody is here for a short time, and I am making sure I'm having a good time.